Now, here's meteorologist Pete Mangione with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
We will have a nice start to Monday, but not a nice finish as some rain starts to move in. Let's check out live Pinpoint Doppler 12 just to prove to you that there is no rain out there right now, and you can clearly see that. So let's move into Futurecast mode. Keep in mind the white represents the clouds, the green and yellow represent the rain. So here's what happens into tomorrow morning. Yeah, some clouds will be out there and increasing clouds by the time we get into the afternoon, so we're mostly cloudy by 5 p.m. And as most of you are driving home from work, I'm expecting things to be primarily dry. There could be a few light sprinkles, but minimal impacts to the evening commute tomorrow. I'm more concerned about the morning commute. I'll talk about that in just a second. First, though, notice what happens at midnight tomorrow night. Some yellow patches moving in, indicating that some of this rain will be heavy, and it'll spill into the Tuesday morning commute as well. You can see this is 5:30 in the morning, so there will probably be some slowdowns for Tuesday morning. I'm not expecting as much rain as we had last week, where amounts approached 4, 5, 6 inches. However, Tuesday morning is something that needs to be watched for the potential of street and even some river flooding. More on that in just a second. Right now, outside in the capital city, 47 is your temperature. Gloucester at 38, westerly 45 degrees in New Bedford at 38. And conditions tonight will not necessarily be that cold. I mean, we'll have a breeze, some increase in clouds by early tomorrow morning. That should keep most of our temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. As we expand the view, you can see that the storm's still fairly far away. We're getting the clouds, and these clouds will start to work across the sky a little bit tomorrow morning, and especially by tomorrow afternoon. And it's tomorrow night where the wet stuff starts to arrive. Now, notice what happens with our temperatures into tomorrow morning. We're in the 40s by around 7 o'clock in the morning. Some spots may stay stubborn in the mid to upper 30s. And then by the afternoon, low to mid 50s. Not a bad Monday to be outside. Now, notice the south coast, though. Winds from the south will cool off places like Newport, Jamestown, Westerly, Block Island, probably sitting in the upper 40s by around 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And then Monday night into Tuesday morning, it stays mild during the time of the rain, so we don't have to worry about snow or any frozen precipitation here in southern New England. So that's the good news with the rain. But again, the bad news is that some heavy pockets of rain will move through. So let's look at that Tuesday morning rain event in a little bit more detail. Overall, I'm expecting 1 to 2 inches of rain, a slower morning commute. And again, those roads and even the rivers need to be monitored. Now, often when we have 1 to 2 inches of rain, I'm not overly concerned with rivers. However, rivers like the Pawcatuck are still swollen. That's why they will need to be watched. And another thing to keep in mind, the source of the moisture for this Tuesday morning event, that's coming from the Gulf of Mexico. And sometimes our computers can kind of underdo that precipitation, so we need to watch for some isolated higher amounts as well. Here's the good news. By Tuesday afternoon and Tuesday evening, the rain starts to move out. It doesn't look like Tuesday will be a great day, but it'll be mild by late afternoon into the low 60s. Wednesday, we're breezy, 57 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds. Thursday, same story. And then Friday, we could sneak in a few showers with a high of around 60, and some of those showers may last into Saturday morning. Don't forget about our apps for your iPhone and your Android phone. You can find those at WPRI.com. But the good news, Kelly, is all those high temperatures either in the 50s or the 60s. That is nice to see.
Finally, spring is here. I think
it is
it's safe
indeed
to say. All right, Pete, thanks so much. Coming up on Eyewitness News at 10 noon tonight, 2 straight troopers are recovering in a hospital after being